Hey, how's it going, guys? COD Master here, 2014. It is June 14th, 2017. About 9:15 in the morning here. Just checking out live seismograph stations here. Update on Yellowstone earthquake activity. You can see another earthquake there popping off near the Yellowstone National Park. I pulled up a couple different stations other than the main ones that are normally pulled up there. This station here is the Madison EHZ station there, closer to the earthquake swarm that is occurring in Yellowstone National Park, the west side of the park, I guess you could say. The Grant Village station is not coming through at the moment. I also do have Canyon, a station called Canyon up there in Yellowstone National Park. So keeping a closer eye on the earthquake swarming going on up there in the park. Let me show you that it has continued overnight since I've made that video. Even intensified a little bit down here just a few hours ago. So definitely an earthquake swarm occurring at Yellowstone National Park as we speak. I can take you over here and show you the full map of the area that's being affected. Right now it's just the west side of the park over here. As you can see, it's picking up down here towards the southwest area as well, so I consider it mostly the whole west side of the park. This Moose Creek, Idaho station here definitely picking up the earthquakes occurring as well, but not as strong. Basically centered up here just to the north a little bit, where the station I have pulled up here, Madison, I believe, is one that I have pulled up on the live seismograph stations here, really close to the epicenter of the earthquake swarming going on. Yeah, it's just pretty crazy. When I made the video last night, I just kind of wanted to get the word out there and not make a super long video, but definitely a swarm going on. We're calling it a swarm right now because this is more than just a couple earthquakes. As you can see here on this one here, just hundreds of earthquakes, and not major ones, not even minor. I mean, these are just little bitty ones. Probably could be under a 1. There's definitely some above 2s and possibly mid 2s in there as well, as far as magnitude goes. So it's, you know, it's definitely increasing here. And I made a video last night with an earthquake coming in. Could not figure out where it was coming from. It was definitely giving a large P wave signature on the live seismograph stations there. I even think I said in the video it looked like a 7.0 signature being read on the seismograph stations, and I was pretty darn close. It came off of a 6.9 earthquake in Guatemala. Now, why it took the USGS so long to post it up there, I'm not for sure. But nonetheless, there was a large earthquake last night, and it was a 6.9 in Guatemala. And it's good to know that they found out where it was and posted it up for the public. Definitely did some shaking down there, apparently. I don't know what the population is in that area. They did issue a tsunami statement, but I haven't followed up on that yet, so I'm not for sure. Of course, there's no tsunami warning right now. But anyway, as far as other earthquake activity goes around the globe, you can see that 6.9 down there in Guatemala area. And oh, it looks like they had a 2.9. So I was close. I said 2.5 in Yellowstone area, so they had a couple bigger ones there, 2.5 and a 2.9 registering there. But again, this is only picking up I think 2.5 and above as far as the United States go. But anything else out there on the globe remains fairly quiet. A couple 4.7s up here in a weird line. No major deep earthquakes. A little deeper earthquake up here, but nothing too major. But definitely pressure being applied over here around the North American plate, and up here, or down here I should say, down around the Guatemala area. I'm wondering how this is, you know, of course, I'm wondering if this is associated with the Yellowstone swarming going on there. I wonder if this Pacific plate is creating a lot of pressure up here, which kicked off that 7.0 down here, 6.9 in Guatemala. Still applying pressure up here, so we're gonna have to keep a close eye on it and see if we have any larger scale movement there. 3.2 I just noticed right there in Nevada region. Let's go ahead and take a look at this and see. Okay, so 3.2 in Caliente, Nevada. This was on 6/14. So this was a universal time here. So it was a while ago, but that's kind of interesting there. I didn't see that earthquake earlier. But anyway, guys, so I thought I'd make a quick update video just on everything that's going on here. You can see that 3.2 down here as well. That occurred just south of Caliente there. Yeah, it looks like they've had a couple smaller earthquakes over the past couple days. So we'll keep an eye on this area from now on here, see what's going on out there as well. I still just think it's a lot of pressure being applied underneath the North American plate from the Pacific plate that's creating all this turmoil, and including the earthquake swarming going on in Yellowstone National Park there. You got this huge Pacific plate, you know, trying to dive down underneath there, the North American plate. So we'll keep live seismographs going, and we will notify you guys if anything happens to pop off. Once again, my focus right now is on Yellowstone National Park. Keep an eye on that area, seeing what kind of activity we get along with this earthquake swarm going on. If you can, share this video, guys. Share it out there on Facebook, YouTube, anywhere you can. Get the word out that we got a little earthquake swarming going on in Wyoming, Yellowstone National Park area. If you want to check out the full maps here, you can go ahead and check out this link right here. I'll put it down in the description. But this gives you an overview of multiple seismograph stations here in the park. And right now we're keeping an eye over here on the western part. Lake Yellowstone over here. Getting a couple of their own individual earthquakes. These are just ones occurring at Lake Yellowstone. But as far as the other activity going on the west side of the park, just some very small signatures of it occurring, but you know, not strong enough to be picked up on towards the east side there. Alright, guys, stay safe out there. It looks like it could be getting interesting here, so we will be monitoring this closely. Stay safe.